So today, I'm taking you along with me on my ride home on the 101. Traffic out here has been absolutely crazy lately, and on my motorcycle, that means I'm spending a lot more time lane splitting. I'm still learning. I definitely am not an expert at this, but every day I'm getting a little more comfortable on this Kawasaki Eliminator. And on this ride, I really started noticing how much all that practice has been helping me. Once the traffic started backing up, this is where things got more challenging for me. Some of these gaps between the cars were really tight, and I'm still learning how to judge what I can comfortably get through and what I can't. I'm not trying to keep up with anyone else. If another rider is more experienced and wants to go faster, I let them through. I'm riding at a pace that feels comfortable for me. This is where all that slow speed practice really started making sense to me. I've spent a lot of time practicing first gear, balancing the bike, and learning how to control it when I'm barely moving. And out here between these cars, I could actually feel that practice helping me. Felt more comfortable keeping the Kawasaki Eliminator centered, even when the gaps started getting tight. I'm still learning, but every time I ride, I feel like I'm getting a little bit better and a little bit more confident. One thing I noticed out here is that there are a lot of riders who are obviously a lot more experienced at lane splitting than I am. A couple of them came up behind me and I just moved over and let them through. I'm not going to speed up just because somebody behind me wants to go faster. I'm still learning, and I'm going to ride at a pace I'm comfortable with. And actually, I appreciated when one of the riders gave me a little thank you as he went by me. That's one of the things I'm really starting to enjoy about the motorcycle community. Something else I really noticed on the ride was how some drivers were very considerate. When they saw me coming between the lanes, especially over on their far left, quite a few people actually moved over and gave me some extra room. I really appreciated that. Whenever it was safe, I'd give them a little wave to say thank you. There are a lot of good people out there, and when you're on the motorcycle, you really notice those little things. One thing I've really learned when I'm riding through traffic is not to assume that a driver sees me. I ride as if I am invisible, and I've started paying a lot of attention to the front tires of the cars around me. A driver might not give you any obvious warning that they're about to move, but sometimes you can see that front tire starting to turn before the car actually changes direction. So when I am lane splitting, I'm constantly watching the gaps, watching those tires, trying to anticipate what's going to happen before it happens. And something else people don't always realize about riding a motorcycle is how hot it can get when you're wearing all this protective gear. It was over 100 degrees out there, and I got my riding gear on, my helmet, my gloves, everything I need to protect myself. By the time I got home, I was completely soaked with sweat. And when you combine that heat with concentrating on the traffic, watching cars, and lane splitting all the way home, I was exhausted. I think that's something people don't always understand about riding a motorcycle. It may look easy when you see somebody riding by, but there's a lot more going on than you realize. Now, as exhausting as this ride was, there's a reason I really appreciated having this motorcycle. If I'd been in my car in this traffic, I would have been sitting here forever. On the Kawasaki Eliminator, I could keep moving. I wasn't trying to race home or get there as fast as possible. I was riding at a pace I felt comfortable with, but lane splitting made a huge difference. And honestly, that's becoming one of the things I really enjoy about riding in California. The traffic can be terrible, but on a motorcycle, you experience it completely differently. One thing this ride really showed me is how much more comfortable I am becoming on this Kawasaki Eliminator. When I first started riding it, everything felt new. I was thinking about every little thing I was doing. Now that I'm starting to trust the motorcycle more, and I'm starting to trust myself more, all that practicing, especially the slow speed work, is starting to show up when I'm actually needed out here on the road. I'm still learning, and I know I have a long way to go, but every time I get on this bike, I feel a little smoother, a little more comfortable, a little more confident than I did the day before. So that's another ride home and another lesson learned. Every time I get on this motorcycle, I learn something new. And that's really what this journey is all about. If you're a rider and you've had your own experiences with lane splitting, I would really like to hear about them. Tell me what you've learned, especially when you were first starting out. Leave your experience in the comments because I'm learning from you guys too. And if you're enjoying coming along on these rides, please give the video a like and a subscribe. Thanks for coming along on another journey with the shadow beside me. I'll see you on the next ride.